with profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters. We bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan schedule.
I speak very plain English so that everyone understands. The same in Vietnamese, the same in Chinese. Even in my poetry, I don't try to make it flowery so that people think I am educated. I make poetry that goes straight to the heart when you listen. I don't make it for show. I explain the heart's feeling to another person's heart's feeling. So it's very simple. Simple language, like simple life, is the best. Because sometimes you read a book, a philosophical book or something, you read the whole page and you don't understand what it is getting at.
Please keep watching to find out more.
No to vegan, only conscientious people choose it.
Ganancia no es excusa para maltrato animal. Sus cuerpos no nuestros. Matar no es justo. No es comida, es violencia. ¿Qué es lo que queremos? Liberación animal. ¿Cuándo la queremos? Ahora. Vamos a luchar por ella.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian. Aap kaise hain? That is how to ask a Pakistani friend, how are you, in Urdu, one of the official languages of Pakistan. My name is Mahira. The lively Pakistanis thank you for being kind to nature and the precious animal people. The South Asian country of Pakistan is a vast land whose northern regions contain some of the tallest peaks in the world. Plateaus, deserts, and resplendent valleys can be found in the more central areas, with a long southern coast that extends along the Arabian Sea. Pakistan is also home to more than 20 national parks and protected areas. Marking a long and splendid history of the country are over 20 nominated UNESCO World Heritage Sites, along with 6 that are already inscribed. These include the remarkable Lahore Fort and Shalimar Gardens. Created at least 500 years ago during the Mughal civilization, their architectural features represent a union of Islamic, Persian, Hindu, and Mongol cultures. Another UNESCO World Heritage Site, Takht Bahi, flourished as a Buddhist monastery for several hundred years after its construction in the 1st century. While Pakistan's people today are united through their devotion to the Muslim faith, they are also known for a wealth of diverse literary contributions, as well as music and dance. Moreover, the sports of field hockey, cricket, and soccer are celebrated national activities, with Pakistani teams that have earned Olympic gold medals in hockey as well as top World Cup placement in cricket.
But they will not care one bit, Pakistan.
It was our pleasure to share glimpses of captivating Pakistan with you, delightful viewers. May your commitment to leading a spiritual life provide a positive example for others to follow.
Macho Man? Aha! You are a vegan!
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within, to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped, world-honored one, Sakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God, Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher, Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher, Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. Etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Qinghai Vegan respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Qinghai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Qinghai Vegan promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life. A tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living, flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we are aware of it or not, our efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Qinghai Vegan has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Love is a Beacon Light of a True Human Heart, Part 3 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on December 31st, 2017 in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
peace for Ukraine or Ukraine.
So if you have money, I advise you, give it away. Give some away at least. Give it to some charitable organization that you trust. Or go out, give to the poor people who you yourself believe really need. Or hire somebody to come with you, buy things to help the poor people. Help the people who need medicine. I don't tell you I'm better than anyone. The medicine, I complain, terrible. Yeah. Sometimes I scold myself. Imagine many people would die to get my medicine if they could, but they don't have a chance to get it. Even how bitter it is, if it cures the disease, they would be willing to take that bitter pill immediately. And here I am with so many doctors taking care of me. And I say, oh, this medicine is too bitter. I don't like it. I say that, but I still take it. I should be more grateful. And I know that also. But of course, I'm grateful. I thank them, of course. But when it touches my tongue and I forget, I forget that other people suffer and don't have the chance to take medicine the way I do. They don't even see a doctor in their whole life. You see? Of course, when I have time, I reflect on that and I change. It's just the human mind that reacts that way, yeah? But that doesn't mean that I don't know it's bad, okay? Yeah, you did that to me many times, all of you, so I vent it sometimes. So you get the same pill. See that? Huh? Everybody comes to me and tell me about their problems. How about my problems, huh? I also have the same human body, yeah? Okay? I have a lot of lousy helpers. Don't complain to me about your husband and wife. You chose your husband. You chose your wife. If you have problems, it's not my problem. Got that? Huh? So I also told you I'm stupid. I chose this job. And I work overtime. I overdo my job. If I just did like those gurus, famous gurus, I go very high. They have higher, much higher days. They say a few words or something and that's it. You don't have a chance to see them. Not so close. Maybe some, I don't know. Mostly not. Huh? Okay. Every Sunday, go to a big temple. Yeah, built with precious substances. And I'm living in a little wooden house and very grateful already. I keep thanking Khao Sung many times because that house is built the way I like. It's just logically useful, It's nothing to be envied, it's just a wooden house, okay? And the ants profited from that many times, more than I did. I just came and lived here this is the second time or third time. I don't know for how long. This time is longer than last, up to now, but mostly the ants eat it. And then they have to build it again, because they did not protect the wood very well last time. In the beginning, they say they built only a small room, one room, with a little kitchen. And later the ants helped them to demolish it. And then they built again, and it began to get a little bigger. I guess Khao Sung learned their lesson. If you build 3 rooms, and if the ants eat 1 room, master still has 2 rooms. In case, and if the ants eat again another room, she still has a roof over her head until we think of how to deal with it. I guess they learn very fast. And they gave me everything I need, unconditionally. You have to know that. Because I didn't even dream that I would come here. I have Sihu, and I have Europe. I have places everywhere before. I can have any house until the disciples come, and then I won't have it. Either they take it over for me, or something happens because of their karma, then I have to leave anyway. So I'm lucky to have any house that I don't have to take care of. They built it for me already, I think 19 years ago, right? 高雄19年以前盖这个房子是吗？19年和19年没人知道。I haven't been here because I often go to Sihu's group meditation. I don't go to different small groups like in the beginning of my mission. So the ants demolish it and they build again, a little bigger. I have one kitchen, and the kitchen is very tight, it's like a corridor, and they put a gas stove over it, and you can just stand there, turn around, and go straight to the other room. You get that? Well, it's enough. Normally, I don't cook a lot anyway. If I'm alone, I just cook like one pot of rice and leave it there. Make a chap suey or something and eat it for many days. Or a soup. It depends on what I have. Or just brown rice, sesame, and fruit, if I have. If I don't have fruit, I don't eat fruit either. What you don't have? You just? What? Don't eat. Correct. How do you know? How do you know everything? Whatever I have, I use. If I don't have, I don't use. That's very wise, no? Huh? What do you think? Yes. I'm worthy of being your master, no? Correct?
Yes.
They don't know language. A channel? What channel for the Vietnamese?
104.1.
104 and 0.1. Oh, God. Right. 104.1. Hiểu chưa? Hiểu không? Biểu rồi, học tiếng Anh không chịu học. Hả? I told every one of you more than 10 years ago, learn English, no? No, nobody learned. Too busy getting married, making children, and earning money. Don't care what master says. It doesn't matter. English is so easy to learn, more easy than even your own language. I don't see any other language more easy than English. Very simple. And I don't speak like high-level English. I speak very plain English so that everyone understands. The same in Vietnamese, the same in Chinese. Even in my poetry, I don't try to make it flowery so that people think I am educated. I make poetry that goes straight to the heart when you listen. I don't make it for show. I explain the heart's feeling to another person's heart's feeling. So it's very simple. Simple language, like simple life, is the best. Because sometimes you read a book, a philosophical book or something, you read the whole page and you don't understand what it is getting at. Yeah, it's like that. They talk a lot. I don't know how they can write so many words for nothing. Wasting time to think, to write it down, wasting people's time to print it. But there's one good point about that. At least to give employment to the printing company and the bookshop. And it helps some people who have nothing better to do. They read that book again and again, passing the time. It's helpful in some way. Sorry, I take back my criticism before. It's helpful. If you write nonsense or anything, just write it. It helps somebody to have employment, somebody to pass the time. Even if they don't understand, they buy them, put them on the bookshelf. Big names, Wow. The less they understand, the more valuable the book. Because nobody can say anything to criticize it. Nobody understands anything about it. So it must be something extraordinary. That means it's absolutely outside of humans' understanding. So it's something very special. So you see, it's a very funny world we live in. Huh? Something simple, they think is complicated. Something very complicated, they say, wow, that is a good thing. They worship it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's funny sometimes. Sometimes I look at the world with different eyes, and I feel the world is really a funny place. Many things are simple, but no one understands them. And many things are complicated. I don't know if they understand or they just say they understand, but they like it. That's why the world is in the stage it is right now. Because we complicate our life. We waste our time on things that are not really important. Many times I've seen the way people do things. I wonder why they do it that way. Run around. Just like sometimes you people ask me questions. You don't go directly to the point. You run around in a circle until I had it. And I say stop. Because I don't know what's the point. Even if you sit there listening until tomorrow, you still won't know what he wants to ask. What is the question? What's important? But this world is like this. No wonder not a lot of people are enlightened. And not a lot of masters would like to come here to teach. Remember, if you read the autobiography of Yogananda, his master, Sri Yukteswar, ascended to another world, and heavens assigned him to be the teacher in the astral world, remember?
Yes.
And then he said to Yogananda, because I have been kind of good in the world, so now I'm able to teach somewhere better, where the beings understand better, more elevated in spiritual knowledge. Remember that?
Yes.
Did you read the book?
Yes.
No, I guess just a handful of people read it. If you forgot that part, you go back and read again. Even just an astral world, just one step beyond our world, the master of Yogananda was already appreciative of the beings there, intelligence, and common sense or spiritual elevation. One step more. But mind you, the astral world has more than 100 different levels. So maybe he was assigned to teach at the highest level, like almost at the border of the second level. So of course they have more spiritual understanding than the humans here. They just don't have the body like we have. This body also affords us many things. A lot of pleasure, a lot of pain, a lot of different experiences, not necessarily good or bad, just different experiences. But for that, we suffer a lot. In this world, not everybody can claim that he's been the happiest man all his life, or the happiest woman, all her life. Until the moment you leave this world, then maybe that's the happiest moment. But for most people, it's not. Most people, they think dying is a terrible thing because they're not prepared. I am preparing you, for the time of departure, because then you're so used to it already, and maybe you're looking forward more or less to that time. And mostly Master tell you in advance, so you take care of everything before you leave.
Russia, go home now.
He who has renounced violence towards all living beings, weak or strong, who neither kills nor causes others to kill, him do I call a holy man. Dhammapada, Buddhism.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
Practice this meditation slowly. All your desires will leave you. You don't have to cut off the desires suddenly. Except the ones that are harmful to you, like alcohol, drugs, meat, fish, animal people products, intoxicant products. You can do it gradually, okay? Every other thing, except the things that are harmful to your spiritual practice. And excuse me, many people ask me this question. Is sexual activity harmful to spiritual practice? Tell me, is it or is it not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know why? Huh? You know it is, but because the masters say so. But do you know why?
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. The Republic of Buryatia, Russia, is one of them. Republic of Buryatia, Russia, Law number 574-4. This law aims to protect domestic animal people from abuse, defining cruelty as intentional acts or negligence resulting in the death or injury of an animal person. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace. So be it.
Lovely viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Love is a Beacon Light of a True Human Heart, Part 3 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is The Principles in Man, selections from Theosophy's Sacred Teachings in The Key to Theosophy, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May every corner of our planet soon be blessed with peace and happiness.
Be vegan. Make peace. Do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.